And I love the life I live, and I love the life I lead. And this shit, and then I bleed, whoa. Okay, I'm seeing blue and green. I know what that means.
Yo, it's your boy Nick of INTUNE ATL, and today we are back, and I'm joined by a very special guest, my man Pryce Watkins. He is an artist, an actor, a model, and formerly 1/3 of history in the making.
No cap.
How you doing, bro?
I'm alive, bro. Can't complain.
Can't complain. A lot's been going on, but I'm glad you're safe. Glad you're here, man.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, of course, you've done some things in the past. You've done some interviews, probably had some articles written on you. So I want to skip a lot of the early upbringing of Pryce, because most people know who you are and where you come from. Mm-hmm. I want to fast forward to when we met. Mm-hmm. Had to have been maybe like 3-4 months ago. Mm-hmm. I was visiting some homies from Coast Collective. They came into Atlanta, and we just happened to meet on some like organic vibes, bro.
Yeah, shout out Close Company. Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to know like how you came to meet them though.
Bachi. So yeah. Bachi hit me up on the gram. I dropped a project called Daytime Television, and yeah, he just gave me his feedback on it. From then I checked him out. We just stayed in touch. He came to Atlanta and was like, yo, bro, like I'm out here, you know. And I was like, bet I'm gonna do whatever I can to come see y'all, come hang out. So that basically led us to that day and that night, which was fire. Definitely,
yeah. We shot some really cool shit that night. You know, we were both extras in a sick little video they're getting ready to unveil. So
I was about to ask you if that was out.
Not yet. I think it's about to come out really soon though, and I can't wait to see it. We're gonna look fire in that shit for sure. But yeah, since I met you, man, I've been keeping up with your music. Of course, we had talked off camera. I had seen some of your modeling work before. Of course, I had heard of your boy band. I didn't really know too much about you personally though, but you always just been young and turned. But bro, you're going crazy right now. One thing I love, you're pushing a lot of visuals for your tracks. With the man Carbo Film. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Yeah, how'd you get locked in with him though? Because he's been having your videos looking on point.
Shit, bro. He was shooting videos for one of my friends, and I was like, that's hard. Like, come on with it. I'm finna hit him up. Yeah. I feel like it's so important. Visuals just help articulate, you know, the message you're trying to convey, like express. So, yeah, I just reached out to him and was like, fuck it, like, I got all these songs, let's just run it and just see what the people think. Like, let's not think too hard about it right now. Like, just have fun. Like, this shit's supposed to be fun. Yeah. So, I fuck with it. He's young and turned, so he always ready to go. He damn near gonna pull up later today. We gonna shoot, so.
Definitely, bro. I love it. I love the work ethic. That's one thing I think we got in common right now. I think we, for some reason, there's just like something in the air, bro. Like all the creatives that I'm tapped in with, everybody just locking in, going crazy, pushing content, pushing visuals, pushing concepts. So keep going, bro. I love that, what you're doing with him. I got to know, though, like, are you about to push a new project? It seems like you're gearing up for something special.
Yeah, I think I want to do a deluxe for a New American Dream.
Okay, fine.
So not necessarily new, but like new songs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, but right now, I'm just in a mode of just dropping the songs out that are not going to be on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
No, it does for sure. I could tell like you're kind of in that mode to like, you know, continue the piggyback off of what, you know, you had with the original drop with a New American Dream. I gotta know, how's the reception been on that project though?
It's been good. You know, shout out Zeke for producing Holding On. I feel like that jump started a new energy, a fresh energy for me. So, you know, my goal was just to be myself and express freedom and being like, in America, like a young black boy in America, like this is what it is now. Like we had an idea of what it was before. You know, there's a mode that people tell us to, rules that people tell us to abide by, rules.
Right.
But like, yeah, it's just a new era now. It's a renaissance now. So that's just the attitude I wanted to carry into the project.
I love that.
And carry on to future projects as well.
Definitely, yeah. Keep that going. I love that mentality too, because I feel the same way. You know, I can relate on that sense. Like, I don't like to be too conventional. I kind of want to explore and be free. And it seemed like you had a lot of fun making this joint. What was your favorite song to make on the project?
My favorite song to make on that one? I say Holding On.
Holding On.
And I say Last Day. I made Last Day by myself.
Yeah.
Like, I made it in my room.
Okay.
Produced it. And it just kind of came naturally.
Yeah.
So, probably in between those two. All of them were fun though. It's kind of hard to choose. Like,
I was gonna say, like, on the way here, I was listening to the whole project in full again, and I think I always stumble like on Control. Like, Control is the one that I just catch the most vibes on, and of course you dropped like a really cool visual for it, I think, right?
Yeah. No.
Not yet?
But yeah, not yet.
I don't know. I can see a visual for it though, but I personally really fuck with that vibe of that joint. It's a really good song, in my opinion.
Yeah. I need to make a visual for that though. I need to. I've been bullshitting. Nah. I need to, cause I fuck with it. I fuck with it too.
That. Yeah.
It's one of those things where like I kind of get like, I don't want to say timid, but like the videos that I feel like could go. I kind of like procrastinate on it a little more, because I be like, oh, it gotta be like this. I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, same.
So
same. No, I get that though. I mean, shit, maybe we'll see that for the deluxe rollout.
Yeah.
You seem pretty excited when I mentioned that, so I'd like to see a Control visual for sure. I gotta know, you kind of touched on it like just now, but what's the American dream to you? Like, if you had to, you know, put into words what the American dream is.
The American dream is to reach your highest potential, and that's not falling under, you know, what your parents or your peers want you to be. Right. It's not the white picket fence. If that's you, that's you. That is your American dream, but it's just much bigger than the dream that they sold us.
Yeah, I like that. That's really dope. So, bro, the concepts and, like, I guess just, like, the art direction that y'all had for the cover art and for the project was really sick. I'm a fan of that. I know you're big on, like, pushing art. And I seen on the cover, you know what I'm saying, you got, like, a pie thrown in your face or whatever on some American pie. I don't know if you thought about that when you were making American Dream, whatever. But, bro, what's your favorite pie flavor? It's kind of random, I know, but, like, I'm a pie guy. I'm sure you are, too.
I'm going to say apple pie.
Apple pie. Yeah, that's some Southern shit.
Yeah, that is some Southern shit. I would go to Publix and fuck up an apple pie. Like, no God.
Hell yeah. Did you get like a real like pie thrown in your face, or was like some whipped cream shit?
Oh yeah, I got smacked with like 10 pies.
Damn, bro.
I probably got smacked over and over again. Like, no cap. Like, just to make sure we got the perfect shot. Yeah. And that's what it feels like being an artist sometimes.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of like that. Yeah. I got smacked.
You gotta see the bloopers, dog. You gotta have them. I'm sure they're somewhere in the vault, I'm sure.
It's on the Bohemia page, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they came and shot BTS for the album photo shoot, and they got some shit, so it's on their page.
Yeah, I think that cover art was perfect, though. Like, that's some shit I, like, framed in my crib. Like, you should get that framed or some shit.
I got it.
You do? Mm-hmm. Damn, that's sick. What's it called? So can you explain the formation of Sunset Paradise? Because, like, I know with you and, like, your music, you're always kind of name dropping that. I don't know if that's, like, your indie label or, like, what you you're recording, like, LLC or whatever, or just kind of, like, the aesthetic that you're pushing. But if you had to describe, like, Sunset Paradise, what is it for your fans that are kind of wondering?
That's where we chase sunsets. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a creative agency, of course, looking to build it out more, but yeah, we chase sunsets, we chase our dreams.
Definitely. Yeah. I like that. I guess growing up, was it always your dream to be like a musician, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I looked up to Michael Jackson as like a jit.
Yeah, for sure.
But art was always something that I didn't know when I was younger, but I guess as I got older, I realized there was something in me that just wanted to say something. Like, just wanted to just be myself. And I feel like in front of a microphone, like, it helps me like express all this stuff. When I'm walking down the street, you can't do that because people are like, oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, being an artist, music. My family, my mother was heavily involved in music, still is. She's an entertainment lawyer.
Dope.
So she was in the music game heavy. So my father put me on the game of a lot of old school R&B, pop. Obviously being in Atlanta, that culture, music is heavy here. Like it's just all in the swag. Like just
Yeah, so I was having a conversation with my boy Hassani of werent, and we were just like going through some of our favorite R&B artists. I know you mentioned Michael Jackson; he's the king of pop, but you know he got an R&B bag too in some of his later music. I gotta know like who are some of your favorite R&B artists? Because for myself, you know, I was born in '98, so the artists that I grew up on were like Chris Brown, Omarion, like Mario, like Usher, guys like that. Who are some of yours though?
Yeah, I say Chris Brown for sure. Definitely grew up on him. I remember like second grade, like dancing to his music. Yeah.
Jeremiah's underrated, bro. I'll be telling people that he's so underrated.
Yeah, Party Next Door, Bryson Tiller, Usher, of course. But like when I started listening to my own music, it was like Ty Dolla $ign, Jeremiah, Party, Bryson.
Definitely, I like a lot of those the newer modern artists. I think P&D 1 and 2 were probably like two of my most played projects, especially in high school. Like when they first came out, I'm still a really big fan of P&D.
Yeah, them projects it changed the game.
100%.
Is the Weeknd not R&B? No.
I think he was. He's more pop now, but yeah, Weeknd. You can't forget Weeknd. His voice is incredible, bro. When he first came out, he was like just killing shit. I think his whole like image and like the mystique behind him. A lot of artists have kind of like almost not copied. I don't want to use the word copy, but they take like kind of inspiration from that a little bit. Because I heard a story. People didn't know that the Weeknd like was making music like early on, like Abel. There's a story that I saw around, I don't know if it was like on a blog or like in an old interview, but he said that like he was around the time House of Balloons came out, he was working a regular job at American Apparel and they were playing his music on the like intercom and no one knew that it was him at the cash register. Like he was still working a regular job and no one knew who he was because he didn't want to put his face out there. Like he wanted like people to like the music, but also I think he's a little insecure about like his looks or things like that, and so he just kind of let the music do the talking and look where he is now. So it's like it's crazy how powerful good music can be.
Yeah, that's player pump.
Yeah, my God. So I kind of want to know as well, like if you mentioned that like music was always kind of like your outlet, you always had a love for it, but like realistically, if you weren't making music, what do you think you'd be doing now?
Either you hooping or you fiddle with mics. Who said that?
Damn, who said that? Is that Drake?
No, it's J. Cole.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Okay.
That's a good question. I feel like I would do something in the arts. Maybe I'd be like a painter. Yeah. Cool. Or maybe I'll be a finance guy. I went to school for finance, so I wanted to learn how money worked.
Yeah. You think you get that from your mom being like she's kind of like music lawyer?
I mean, I guess for that purpose, like she wanted me to learn the business. She didn't want me to be ignorant in the game, but just being around good people, like being around people that just want to be something in life, like whether I went to Howard, I don't know if you knew that, but I was just around people that wanted to be the fucking president, doctors, judges, so like just that entrepreneur mindset of just going. Yeah,
that's inspiring. I think for me and my videographer, for me and you, for me and a lot of the people that I've come into contact with over the last few years, like they got some sort of creative outlet, and that keeps me inspired. That keeps me going. And I know that you're going to be around some really talented artists this weekend too. You got a performance on Saturday. What are some of the most what songs are you most excited to perform this weekend?
This weekend I'm excited to perform Holding On. I don't know why I haven't performed that song yet. But that Last Day, of course, and Type Beat. I feel like Type Beat is cool. Like it's cool.
Definitely. Do you got your set list and everything already made?
I'm gonna work on it tonight. I need to. Yeah, I got a couple of songs like the go-tos.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I want to add some like unreleased type shit.
Oh yeah, I had seen you had just dropped VVS with Edward Beck, right?
Yeah, shout out Edward Beck, man.
Yeah. Had that collab happen, and I guess like who else would you want to work with in the near future?
Shit, I met him working at Troy Taylor studio.
Okay.
Not working there, but working there. You know what I'm saying? Like recording type shit. He was in there as an artist, songwriter, and we collabed on some songs, stayed in touch. Hit me about a month ago and was like, yo, I want you to do this song, this verse. Yeah. I was like, send it my way, bro. Like, he my brother, so anything that he send me, like, I'ma do the best I can and murder that bitch.
Definitely, yeah. So, and I think that when I interviewed Facade Hyde, he had said the same thing, like, anytime he needs a feature from you, he can always count on you to send something over. So I like that you're, like, pretty willing to collaborate with artists, you know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Yeah, shout out Hottie, too.
Shout out Hottie, man. He had a lot of good things to say about you. You say y'all used to hoop together.
Yeah, we did. We used to get buckets together. Campbell Middle School.
Word.
Yeah. You from Cobb, right?
No, I'm not. I'm from Warner Robins, actually.
Okay, word.
But I've been out in Cobb for the last few years. Kennesaw first. That's where I went to school, Kennesaw State. And then I've been living out in the Marietta area since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go back to the question you said on who would I want to do a feature with.
Yeah.
Definitely Thug. Free him.
Free Thug, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thug.
I've been following that case pretty closely, bro. I feel like he has a good chance of getting out because they on some fuck shit, like the whole shit unorganized.
They make it look like comedy, like TV.
Bro, what? Yeah, no, I can hear that actually. You know, I don't know if you're tapped in, but bro, when I first started listening to your music, I don't know if it's like the way you engineer your vocals or like your pocket or just the way you talk, but your voice reminds me a lot of like Young Jordan. And like the best way possible. Like when he first got signed to YSL, I was a big fan of the Young Jordan, and I was like, yeah, I could fuck with Pryce's shit. Like I think your music is a little more experimental, and I like that you're kind of tapped in with different sounds. But like when you're on your bouncy rap shit, I hear a little bit of that, and that's like really fire.
Yeah, shout out him.
Shout out him for sure. So yeah, I gotta know like. I mean, you've been in this game for years, man, and I know that there's definitely been a lot of really, really proud moments that you have as an artist. But if you had to pinpoint it to like one or two, what would you say your proudest moment is so far?
My proudest moment is just putting out a song that I produced.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was a bit, especially in 2021 was when I first did it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just so like fresh and so new to me, and like I decided to just jump out the porch and just like run with that shit. So I pat myself on the back for doing that and like keeping it going.
Definitely. Yeah, I think it's good for artists to like explore the producing and the engineering side of things. One of my favorite artists, A$AP Rocky, like he has this like coveted beat tape that hasn't been released to the public, and everyone like that knows him is always talking about how great it is, or like, you know, how much lore it has and stuff like that. I think do you think like at some point you'd ever consider like producing a whole tape by yourself, or producing like beats for other artists?
Hell yeah.
That'd be sick. I'd look forward to that, because I like hearing some of the stuff you were playing like off camera. Like I can tell you're really into different genres, so that would be a really cool concept, like a concept tape.
He has a beat tape.
Yeah. Around the time that like he was locked in with Clams Casino, like for his first mixtape, like right after the first mixtape going into his first debut album, apparently he was like recording a beat tape on tour, and it's like. Niggas ain't like, a lot of niggas don't know about it, but for the ones that have it, like this shit is next level.
No. Trail era.
Yeah, bro.
That's how I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it's out there for everyone to listen to. But if not, you know, I hope he releases it one day, and I hope that you get in your bag, you know, with just continuing to produce your beats, because I did hear a couple joints and I was fucking with it. I didn't realize it was you. I'm like, this shit's hard.
Yeah, I got a sound nobody's really heard yet, bro.
Bro, yeah, that just gives them more to be excited about then.
Yeah.
I don't know really like if you can put this into words. I feel like, you know, sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes being an artist is hard, right? Sometimes you have high highs and low lows. Could you pinpoint like the best and the worst parts about being an artist, like a recording artist?
The best part about being an artist, I get to say what I feel.
Yeah.
Whenever.
It's like the best form of self-expression.
The worst part is I get to say what I feel
Yeah, it's always like up for interpretation, like subject to.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes like, you know, sometimes you can really open your heart out for real, and you're in a vulnerable place, and it's a real place.
Yeah.
You know, it's a real place. So yeah.
Is there like any misconceptions you'd like to clear up about you? I mean, it seems like your image is good and everything, but like, do people perceive you differently than you actually are?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, shout out to them if y'all perceive me whatever way. Like, keep perceiving me. I like to be perceived.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Do you have any advice to young Pryce? Because, you know, you're 26 now, but you started making music when you were really young. How old were you when you first started making music?
12.
12.
12 was when I first made a song. I was writing bars. at like 8.
That's crazy.
But like, I would always hide them. I didn't want nobody to like know I rap for real. Yeah. But yeah, what'd you say again?
What's your advice to young Pryce?
Advice to young Pryce. It's a bar. You should rap.
Type shit.
I'm
the ghostwriter.
Stay in the gym. Be confident. Like, just be confident. Like, be yourself. Like, oh, they not wearing that? Cool. But you are.
Yeah.
Like, just be confident and just go. Get as many shots up as you can. Pay the way. Lead the way. Be the light.
Hell yeah.
Be the light.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Be the sun. Mirror the sky.
Love that. Do you have any messages to your supporters who have like kind of been following you along this journey?
Yeah. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, showing love to the music. Look at the close-up camera. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening to Pryce, listening to art. Hopefully y'all find something to connect with. And when you see part of myself in you, that's God. That's love. So shout out to y'all.
Definitely.
Let's keep it going. Let's go uphill. It's an uphill battle. Let's go. Make it go downhill.
All the way up this year.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely. You mentioned, you know, the deluxe potentially being on the way. Is there anything else you'd like to announce here as like a little INTUNE exclusive?
Yeah. Forever Young. New American Dream, Forever Young.
Okay.
Deluxe version. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. More art, more vibes, more creative life. Maybe I step outside of music and make a shoe or something. Do a collab with, I don't know, a brand. I don't want to say the brand because I don't want to give them any props too early. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe you see something. Something crazy.
Yeah, you definitely into fashion. I peeped the Vivian earring.
Oh yeah, shout out to Vivian. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Bro. When I interviewed Tom the Mailman, he said the same thing. Like, that's a big inspiration for him too. Who are some of your fashion inspirations? Do you have any?
I'm just a fan of the culture, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot. I was heavily, I was just heavily into the culture and just seeing the waves and seeing the trends, and just finding my own swag in it. Yeah, but shout out to folks who are like diehard fashion. I wouldn't say I'm like diehard fashion.
That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. I like vintage, but that's about it. I mean, I'm into other stuff, you know, but I just like my uniform is like probably gonna be some vintage shit.
Yeah, like I still go thrift and I'll be like, oh, that's 5 shirt, 5 jeans. Like, fuck who it's by. Like, oh, Eddie Bauer, cool, put it on. Like, fits fire.
You see, this man still goes thrifting. I go thrifting. Y'all not too good to go thrifting.
Yeah. You find some fire shit too.
Hell yeah. I feel like that's how you know that you got real style. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When you can like freak some vintage shit. Sometimes I'd be like, I found good pieces in the women's section. It just depends on like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you willing to do, taking risks.
Cap, take risks, be yourself. If the item is calling you, like, fuck it, like put that shit on, rock it.
Hell yeah.
That's player punk.
Gotta coin that, trademark that shit.
Yeah, no cap. I think it's already trademarked actually.
Word? Oh shit, well, you like pushing player punk.
I would player punk, yeah.
Definitely. Well, shit, bro, Pryce, this has been a great interview. I really appreciate you for sitting down with me, and you know, it's been a pleasure just following your career. I know you got some really great things on the way, and I'm excited for you to go ahead and just unveil that. I'm excited to see you perform on Saturday, and yeah, man, I'm just excited for what's to come. You know, I guess in the future and the rest of the year to close out the year.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm excited for you too.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, this is a great one. And this has been Get In Tune with Pryce.
Yes, sir.